Hey there, ever wondered if a casino could be haunted? I've got a story for you about one place in the UK that you might want to think twice about before visiting. Let me tell you about my experience with the Hippodrome Casino in London, and trust me, it's not something you'd forget. So the Hippodrome is a pretty well-known spot. It's massive, and it's in the heart of London, right in Leicester Square. People flock to it for gambling, drinks, shows, you name it. But here's the thing. There's something else lurking there, something that's been hanging around since long before it ever became a casino. Now, this building originally opened in 1900 as a grand old theater, and from what I've heard, even back then, people were talking about strange things going on. You know how older places seem to have a certain energy? Well, this one definitely does. Fast forward to now, it's a casino, and while people are rolling dice or betting at the roulette table, there are some who feel like they aren't exactly alone. When I walked in, I didn't expect anything other than a fun night of gambling, but things felt off right from the start. I mean, the building itself is gorgeous, no doubt, but it's like you can feel the weight of its history pressing down on you. As I was walking through the halls, I swear I started hearing these faint whispers. At first, I brushed it off, thinking it was just the noise from the crowd, but the more I listened, the less it sounded like people. It was more like echoes of something, or someone, far away. Then, there are the shadows. Yeah, I know. This is the part where it sounds ridiculous, but stay with me. I was standing near one of the slot machines when, out of the corner of my eye, I saw something, or someone, moving. I turned to get a better look, but there was no one there. It wasn't like just a random flicker of light either. It was like someone was actually walking right past me, but invisible. Weird, right? At that point, I started thinking, okay, this is getting a little too strange for me. But the night wasn't over. The real kicker was when I was at one of the tables, trying to stay focused on the game. I felt this cold breeze brush past me, like someone had just walked by. But here's the thing. There was no one even close enough to do that. And it wasn't just me either. The dealer and a couple of other players looked around, like they'd felt it too. We all kind of exchanged this nervous look, like we were all wondering if we were imagining the same thing. You might be thinking, okay, maybe it's just the power of suggestion. But I wasn't the only one who noticed things that night. People have been reporting these strange happenings for years. Ghostly figures, random chills, whispers in empty hallways, you name it. And every time I mention this to someone, they've got their own creepy story to tell about the place. So yeah, if you're the type who gets easily spooked, you might want to think twice about hitting up the Hippodrome. You could be sitting at a table trying to win some money, only to find yourself face to face with one of its longer-term guests. But hey, if that sounds like fun to you, go for it. Just, don't say I didn't warn you. If gambling in haunted places isn't really your thing, though, there's always a safer option. You could always check out some online casinos. No ghosts there, just jackpots, and who doesn't want that kind of surprise?